Chat, I said in one of my second dinner chats that I wanted to use Goose to counter Finfang Foom, and Glenn Jones responded with me too. So, I'm not saying it's guaranteed to happen, but I am saying we have at least someone in our court. You see, he's just like me, for real. Cut Merlin from the deck, immediately queue into Central Park. Wake up, sheeple. Oh my goodness, and our opponent's playing the Destroy deck too. Oh me, oh my. Oh me, oh my. That's fine, shit, I believe. I believe. We are gonna get 2 Thors going, and it's gonna be glorious. There's no Killmonger in this game mode, right? It is Thors Day after all. LOL. That's actually quite bad for them, yes? What if I play Jane this turn? No, because there's an extra hammer in my deck. Do we do this? No, this draws 2 hammers, right? Yeah, this will draw 2. Yeah, this is good. I think I do this because it's resource efficient. And then next turn, we go Thor plus Kingy Tree. They just play Berserker's Rage doing nothing? Oh, honey. Honey. Okay, and then I do this, and I draw, and then the last turn is just triple hammer Odin, yes? We just let him know that we're worthy. Anyone been playing Marvel Snap long enough to remember when this used to take 800 years to execute as a play? Mjolnir was coming to you while you could, like, make a cup of coffee. What do you mean used to? That turn is still going. They keep an old version of the Marvel Snap server running. So people who were playing Thors with hammers back then can still keep doing what they do. Just a 14 power, no! To whom is Mjolnir going to?
Mjolnir to me. Mjolnir to me. Mjolnir to me. Victory.
These hammer blows. All right, we beat the destroy deck on Central Park, chat. This is it. This is where our story turns around. It's all cruising on easy mode from here. All right, here's the test, chat. Cute and Hulks. I think Hulks is the decks to beat in this game mode until proven otherwise.
Face the might of Asgard.
Although Asgard Besiege might be about to do some heavy lifting for us. Is that a good draw? What do you think?
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
Were they gonna contest Asgard Besieged? Are they absorbing manning or aren't absorbing? Yeah, I think I'm supposed to drop the dust rather than... Oh, rather than do the other thing. Ain't growing shit. Oh, man. Interesting. I don't know if that's the line I would have gone with, but here we are. Oh, they didn't want to play anymore.
Victory.
Weird. We're so toxic, chat. We're so toxic. God, this is like actually the best 2-card opener in this deck, just so we're clear. We get to go this, into this, into this, this. Alright. I deserve that. I deserve that. I'm just like not paying attention to their champion at all. Not paying attention at all. Can someone explain to me what happened? I'm new to the game. If you're talking about the last game, my opponent played a card that was trying to create copies of their cards. However, I had a card that stopped them from creating copies. So they blew up their own card and didn't have anything to show for it. Is what happened. I think Major Victory will be playable. I mean, Victoria Collector is the one place he could maybe be playable, but very skeptical personally. Yeah, so obviously they're about to show me their massive arsenal. Oh, Rocky Boy's about to jump on over. All right, and then if we draw a hammer, a hood, or a fire here next turn, we could fill White Hot Room with 2 hammers plus misery plus whatever the cheap card is. So we're gonna have hammer, hood, fire here. Out of 6 draws, it'll be 50% to fill White Hot Room. Can run this deck without Frigga. Actually, you know, speaking of, maybe Bastion would be good in this deck. As a random thought. Another way to copy, because the Frigga's pretty important. Like a lot of your best draws with this deck are play your Thor and then Frigga your Thor. It's kind of what you're looking to do. All right, I missed my 50%er here, unfortunately. Thor was my last played card, yeah? Does Mjolnir buff face down Thors? It does, right? All right, am I remembering that correctly? Because Drax buffs face down with his hammer. Let's find out. I'm willing to lose a game to find that out. So this Odin copies Thor, and then next turn I could go hammer, hammer, misery the hammers, play Thor face down. Last time in Grand Arena it did. Okay. I think it did once upon a time, but I also wouldn't be surprised if they changed that. Oh my gosh, they just got to copy their Rocket Raccoon. That's so good. Them moving it to the center is good for us, though? Question mark. Maybe Bastion instead of Wolf. Yeah, I could see that. The Wolf's been kind of whatever. This is plus 24 on both of the Thors. We'll have at least 12 on the left. Maybe more if the face down works. You want to drop Bill? No, I think dropping Werewolf is better than dropping Bill for sure. Because Bill's kind of a way to copy Thor. Oh, I should play Thor before I misery my lane? I should play Thor before I misery? Really, gamer? Any other suggestions you'd like to impart upon me? Wisdom of the chat. If only, the woodpecker cries. Only the bark on the tree were as lovely. Alright, does not buff face down Thors.
Victory.
I just glanced at the screen and saw you sip from a bottle. I thought it was Jack Daniels for a second. I mean, did you hear the chat comments I'm reading? You're not allowed to judge me for what I drink and at what time of day. Honestly, is the hood aspect of this deck good? I guess we've worked it into the curve a couple of times, but I almost wonder if this should be an interactive card, because our curve kind of speaks for itself, right? We're always going champion spell into Thor, and then it's like, what else are we doing after that? I guess hood works into the curve just fine on turn when we Frigga. Yeah, it's probably fine to leave the ones here, because having a one to play when we Frigga Thor feels good. We don't always have the king. First ongoing opponent. Yeah, Nico could be a playable card too, for sure. What a kick in the dick for the opponent. Oh, holy. Unlucky. Are there pre-cons in this game mode? Yes, there are pre-constructed decks that you're able to play. And if you're someone who loves the types of data dives I do around Marvel Snap, you can know that we'll have a data dive covering both the best custom and the best performing default decks up on the Hoglandia Snap YouTube channel tomorrow night is my game plan. And, give it some time to populate the data, but it'll definitely be something we want to do. Could be Tribunal. Yeah, maybe.
Behold my mighty hand. Victory.
Opponent's got a whole lot of nothing going on. Crimson Cosmos, not great for us. Probably worse for them. I really just like, I know I say it a lot when these modes aren't around, but I think it bears repeating too. There really is just something huge to be said for modes like this that are just chill and play the game and not worry about silly snapping mechanics. It's just feels so good to just be focused on playing Snap and not worry about the silly sub game of, am I supposed to be leaving? It's nice. It's nice that it's just optimal to figure out, how can I win this? Is there a chance? As opposed to having to do the other stuff too. I know there's plenty of people that like the Snap mechanic, but three and a half years later playing this game, it's definitely, the novelty has worn off for me. Oh, whoa. Someone played it earlier, but I didn't make the connection till now. Majestic Wing Beat always hits. Majestic Wing Beat always hits your champion if you don't play it first. So these 5+ cost champions, Wing Beat's always hitting for you. That's real good. Okay, so their Iron Man is 6 currently. Am I counting that correctly? I think so. Oh, 8. No, because they got double wing beat. Yeah, it's a 3-8 currently.
Assemble. Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
Yeah, I think we're unfortunately going to be just too gummed up on space here. We can make as big a number as we can, but I assume we're going to get outskilled. I really like the Angela Athena Shulao deck, Dim, when we played it the other day. There's a highlight of that up on the YouTube channel, or will be soon. One of the two. Forget what the timing is. Yeah, it was the highlight on the 10th 2 days ago. All right, so they can Iron Man and Mystique, and I'm only adding 24 to my Thors. So I think we lose the left, yeah, because Mystique there on the Iron Man gets doubled. So she'll be 48.
Are ye worthy? Mjolnir to me. Mjolnir to me.
I am Iron Man.
With a large Tony Stark.
I am Iron Man.
Pretty close, honestly. We're only a little bit off in the... If the board hadn't been nearly this clogged, we'd have had the maneuverability to take this one, I think. Yeah, one of these days we'll draw fire here and gets to do a really, really big thing. Does Stardust stop zombies? Yeah, typically for being created initially, yes. We just get Ben to stop putting copies of cards in our hand. Is the premium pass worth getting? I'm planning on playing the mode enough to get the new card regardless. What's the variant at the top of the pass? From a worth it standpoint, the value of the pass is in saving you time. It's major victory. Okay. So, yeah. It is worse currency value to buy the pass than it is to spend that currency on other collection progression means. Is the TLDR. Premium pass is a clean example of your spending money to save time. Lady Scissor Fingers. I can do this and hope to top deck the what's it called? So I'm gonna get 2 hammers next turn regardless. And this kind of masks how many hammers I have. I'm gonna be 2 out of 7 to draw a second hammer organically. This only gets me up to 29 on the left. That's probably good enough. I don't expect them to be able to put more points on the right. Sometimes the pass can be good currency value if you're hunting for a particular variant. No, that's not what currency value means as a definition. You should spend your currency to spark joy. But currency value in the context of a free-to-play game like this refers to explicitly optimizing your currency to progress your account to get game pieces, not shiny things. So, yes, spending on the pass can be better cosmetic value than other things, but cosmetic value is different than currency value. Currency value is explicitly related to account progression. Yes, currency value is an objective measurement. I mean, that could be worse. We got 1 hammer in our deck at least. Oh, wait! I can... Oh, that's sad. I was going to say I could do this and then Bastion both of these. No, wait, I can still do that. Yeah, I can still do that because we have an extra energy. This is actually fucking hilarious. Okay, yeah, no. Let's the car cook, chat. Do we bash the hammer too? No, I want the hammer to be free, I think. Nexus is not ideal here, but we'll work with what we got.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
Do you copy Thor? I think I want to copy the hammers. Open to discussion on that, though.
Mjolnir to me. Mjolnir to me.
We get Lady Deathstrike the left for another Thor. That's true, actually. Oh, it's not sure. I've been fucking Twitch chatted. Oh, Twitch chat. Oh, Twitch chat. And now I can't do this, or now I can't do this Lady Deathstrike here. Because I let myself get Twitch chatted. Work sucks, I know. She left my mule nearby the stairs. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Knowledge is power.
I think we would have been big enough to win this if I had taken the proper line. Yeah, definitely, right? Our deck definitely doesn't enjoy locations that say we can't play to them late. I need freedom to play things around. A Thors mirror match. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. They took my Gene away. Am sad.
Face the might of Asgard.
Black Cat's an interesting one.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
And then next turn, I can go Thor into Misery these. The problem here is with our Gene go, I'm gonna have a guaranteed way to fish up hammers. So long, Odin. Eat shit, bud. Oh, that's interesting. Do I do this now? Do I want a third Thor? Or do I want this'll copy the hammer and give me another hammer back. Yes, this order is copying the hammer. That's close.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir. Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
All right. If this is wrong, I don't want to be right. We're 50% to draw another hammer next turn. God, we're so fucking unlucky. We get 3 hammers instead of 6 here. It's probably not enough. We'll see.
Mjolnir, to me. Mjolnir, to me. Are ye worthy? Mjolnir.
I'm glad they sped up all these animations. Yeah, me too.
Mjolnir, to me. Mjolnir, to me.
They're only going to 38 on the left so far.
Mjolnir, to me.
We're bigger than that. Only 44. Got him.
To me. Victory.
We can take a pause for the cause to let some adverts roll, but we're absolutely gonna play some more Thor. When we get back, we'll see you in the meantime, in between time, gamers. We're gonna do one more set with this, and then we'll dive right into another champion. Hope everyone out there is having fun with Great Arena this afternoon. If you're watching on the YouTube side, you're enjoying the content today, make sure you tap the like button on one of our videos in front of you right now. Appreciate the folks that have done that already. No strictly new champions to the game mode, but this is a new combination of 8 champions, and this is the first time some of these champions have had the option to build custom decks with them. If you're feeling a little bit lost on what to play in this game mode, make sure you're subscribed to Hoaglandia Snap on YouTube. Tomorrow night, we're going to have a data-driven breakdown up there, breaking down the best decks for every single one of the champions, as well as the best performing default decks for people that want to dive in or have more limited collections. I'll always keep you up to date on that information. I think this is the 4th time we've had Grand Arena, question mark? Yeah, because we had custom decks 4th or 5th. We had custom decks at least twice, and then one where there was no custom decks. And then this time. It's at least 4. Surprised to see them not play a card on Blackstone on 1, but this makes a lot of sense. Some Ajax stuff here. Which stock deck puts cards into play? I'm thinking about decks and what I'm trying to stop doing their thing. It's not for a stock deck. It's for, the what's it called deck? It's for the Arnim Zola deck. I'm so torn on how I want to do this. We're gonna Bastion stuff next turn too, I think. I guess I could Bastion this turn, technically. That bricks a draw, though. Yeah, I don't want to brick a draw. I want the most chances to find hammers here.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
Right, just too many good things. It really does. So, as much as I want to copy the Thor here, I think I need to Odin. I think I need to Odin a Thor just to maximize my chance of drawing a hammer. And then I actually messed up my ordering here. I should have ended on Firehair instead of Demon. So if I took this Odin line, I would have copied a Firehair or a Thor. I shouldn't have ended on Demon. Demon was the worst possible card to end on. So we're 4/7 to draw a hammer this turn. Okay. And if I would have copied Firehair, we would have had an extra hammer usage in here. I'm gonna get 3 sets of hammer triggers on both my things. And we even played Bill at this point. We've not, 'cause we've had plenty of ways to copy our stuff. It's possible. It's possible we don't need him, but I also don't know that I'm really reaching for something in particular to do instead of him. I guess he could just be like an Iceman. Is Iceman banned? Some kind of type of cheap card. Where 1 drops to play on turn 3 alongside free guard ice. We got a hazmat here. Oh my gosh, lose the Baxter building, win the game.
Victory.
At'll do, pig, at'll do. Guessing randomly there against the Rocket Raccoon. Feels good, man. Feels good, man.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
think we're doing this. We have had a lot of cloggy closed off locations, yeah, for sure. Then will be 3 hammers in 7 cards. So if we find a hammer, we win the right. Obviously, they're losing the left.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
A little less than 50% here. Actually, just 2 hammer triggers wins the right, yeah. Fire hair would have also done it. Yeah, okay, so we're actually 4 out of 7 to win there, a little better than 50%. This is more points of power center than Odin because it kills this, so it's effectively 8 plus 3 is 11. And then we're tying the right here, so we play for a breaker, and we're in a pretty decent spot breaker-wise, yeah. If you're missing Grand Arena, that means your client hasn't downloaded the patch that was released this morning. I think it's out on all platforms. Double check your app store.
Mjolnir. To me. Victory.
It's out on iOS. Okay. Yeah, I got it on Windows and what's it called here? Windows on Android. What am I putting in Bojack's spot, chat? Chat's right. Bojack hasn't been doing anything. It's probably just another cheaper card, yeah? Is Iceman legal? He sure is. I think we've been having some hand size issues still too, so I think I like just cutting our hand size down. You play Grandmaster. I think we're probably too restricted on space for that to be useful. I guess it tosses an extra hammer in the deck occasionally, though. I don't know. Iceman looks pretty good here. A cheap card to fill in my curve and make sure I'm emptying my hand seems like what we're looking for. Can Iceman miss in this game mode by hitting the champion or the skills? Ooh, that's a good point. I think he can. Maybe Korg's better for that reason. Alternative for Stardust. Stardust just a tech card, Gamer. Play a different card in that slot. Pick your favorite. So this will draw the Mjolnir out of my deck and then give me Thor Iceman back to my hand. I didn't see the new game mode needed to update first. Annoying. I mean, you need to have your thing updated to access the latest content. Really isn't new. Alright, we know they have a scar.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
This does shuffle our Hydro Man card away. Castle's emo getting used up by skills is so dumb. Just shouldn't be a thing. Is that the best draw on my deck? I think that was the best draw on my deck. Dodge an Alliance, we can dodge a ball. We win center and right, yeah.
Mjolnir. To me.
6 hammer triggers here.
To me.
Good clean living.
Mjolnir. To me.
Do you play Black Cat to thin your hand out? Maybe. I don't know. I like Ice Banner Cord.
Mjolnir.
People tend to undervalue disruptive cards like these ones.
Mjolnir. To me.
Yes, Thor, the hammer caring about Thor's name and not minding that he had a deafening chord is very lovely. Doesn't matter that he doesn't have text anymore. He's still named Thor. Man, I was planning to play this deck until we ran out of tickets, but we've just been winning constantly. We only had 3 tickets when we started, and now we're like double-digit games in. Practically. Almost. It was our 6th win, 6 and 8, 6 and 2. Stop putting cards in my hand, Ben. I don't want them. Take them back. Take them back. What's her skill do again? Give your champion 1 power for each unrevealed card in its location. You get that much energy next turn. Got it. Well, at least that's a card that's free to get rid of. I'm surprised you can't paste for the custom decks this time. I mean, you've never been able to paste for custom decks in this game mode, so. At least not on PC. Could you paste for custom decks on mobile previously? You've never been able to on PC, but now I'm vaguely having a memory of people saying it used to work on mobile. Is that accurate? Can a mobile gamer confirm or deny? It's definitely never been possible on PC.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
Odin, my Bastion is incredibly hot, just so we're clear. I'm super into it. Although, I guess I brick, huh? I brick a draw if I do that? Hey, thanks for checking out the sponsor, Mr. Machine. All right, so we're hoping to draw fire here or another hammer. Gore in the default visible deck is scary for us. 50% to have a good draw here. Never had a good draw on our live chat. Why would we start now? I assume we are deeply and incredibly cooked.
Mjolnir, to me.
Honestly, this last turn's gonna take enough time to play out that it's probably optimal to leave.
Mjolnir, to me.
Demon and Frigga is more power than Stardust, and Stardust has no text here. Playing Frigga makes their gore bigger on the right. We're dead either way, but the animation does look good. All right, finally lost our last life. 6 and 3, not bad. Had some iteration through there too. Definitely like giving up on Bojack Horseman. I think with the addition of Bastion to the deck, we just have enough ways to consistently copy the Thors and be in on the copying Thors plan that's what we want to be doing. Your flex slot / cards here that you could screw around with, Lady Deathstrike, Stardust, Iceman, and Hood are all ones I'm not 100% on and aren't adding like direct power to the deck. I'm pretty confident you want some cheap things to like help you manage hand size, and a lot of the times your curve is like Thor on 2 into Frigga on 3, and you have 4 energy on 3 in this game mode, so having a 1-drop to play out alongside Frigga is nice. Nico for copy mode is like pretty narrow in terms of like the timing on it, but that might be fine. It's probably worth trying, and like Nico's a pretty reasonable Marvel Snap card, so like the floor on her is relatively high. It seems like a fine card to play if you're interested in doing such things.